Okay, Caleb. There's one suggestion I have for you after watching you go, and I first want to start off with something like really positive. Really impressed on all five of your swings at your connectivity, right? In other words, how you're able to keep that relationship between your top hand and your back shoulder, right? Like that's a really commendable type of hand action there. Okay, would like to see a little bit more back elbow independent movement, right? You don't really see a separation between your back elbow and your hand. See how they both kind of come forward together? And I've got a suggestion to help you with that. But I was impressed on all five of your swings about how you're able to keep that relationship between your top hand and your back shoulder. I think if we got a little more, back elbow drive, that would help you out. But what I really wanted to point out to you early as I was watching all five of your swings here is, okay, start with the basics. We're watching our back hip. We've rocked into back hip load. Pretty decent pinch there. As I was watching all of your swings, right, and I think would help you get more consistent is if we just got more of, okay, we took our stride, now all of a sudden it's toe, it's heel, and it's go. You get so much movement after toe touch, right? So we're at toe touch there, and now just looking at your front hip there and see how much you're still going forward, forward, forward. As you start to get into the ground, that's not as good of a position to really turn from, right? You can see how that doesn't, watch the major league guys that I put up on this page. And that's a really tough position to hit from. You still do a really good job of keeping in tight. But as I was watching through on your timing, I think that one thing I would recommend going forward is, okay, you do a great job of getting off your backside, but let's get off our backside and then toe heel go. Because again, from toe touch, where you're already getting some weight off of your back leg, again, as I dot up your front hip there, look at how much you're still going forward, drifting forward, drifting forward, drifting forward, drifting forward, drifting forward. Now we finally set up our front hip there, and you can see all of that distance. That's a lot of movement to try to time the baseball, right? And I think that spot that you're in right there isn't as powerful of a position to hit. Now you do have your front hip set there, and it's a good job of rotating around it. And like I said, we generally stay connected. But again, I shouldn't have cleared it. From here all the way to here, look at all that movement. That's so hard to hit from until we get ourselves set out at that point right there. So just look at the examples of the major league guys and see if we can find more of a medium so that as we get from toe to heel, we don't have that massive pronounced movement. Because again, if I dot your chin there and then I back up to toe touch, that's a lot of movement to try to hit a baseball. I think that if we got ourselves set up better, meaning more in the position that we were going to all of a sudden engage that that immediate preparation from at toe touch, I think that would help us out, and I could certainly talk to you more about that in person.